We're Group 6, and we would like to introduce you to Data Dave. Dodo can do it. This is Dave, a dodo who will revolutionize the way you handle data analytics by leveraging the power of large language models. With Data Dave, you just have to provide your data and a prompt, or if privacy is a concern, simply describe your data set, and Dave will navigate you through the complexities of data analytics with ease and clarity. Data Dave, unlike other existing products, is uniquely designed for small businesses and business-to-consumer companies. We understand the challenges that these companies face and have tailored our product to suit their needs. And our easy-to-use interface makes the data analytics personal and fun. We also offer hints to our users to help them understand SQL queries and analytics better, turning insights into action. And finally, we value our users' data privacy. There is no need to upload all your data to generate useful queries. Dave will ensure that your information stays private and secure.
Let's walk through a typical use case of Data Dave. Take John, who's a small business owner. In fact, he runs a small bakery in Queens and has collected some data on customers who have come in. John does not have a technical background, and besides, he is too busy running his business to start taking courses on data analytics. Nor does he have the resources to invest in hiring a data analytics team. But still, he wants to learn more about what is driving customer behavior. This is where Data Dave comes in. Data Dave can answer any questions that John has about his data, and in the process, Data Dave provides written out queries and hints that over time will empower John to pick up some data analysis tools of his own. Next, let's take a look at some data that John has collected and answer some questions for him in a demo.
Data in the form of a spreadsheet. We'll cover metadata only formats later. So this is John's data. He's got the customer name, days of the week, amount spent, ratings, and some transaction IDs. John can hop over to Data Dave and quickly select this upload file. Next, he's going to ask a question about the data. Say he wants to see the names of the employees working on Monday. After approving and updating the data types, if necessary, Data Dave is going to analyze John's request. In this case, Data Dave has found that a SQL query is a good way to understand and learn more about this query. So, on the back end, Data Dave will not only provide the SQL query, but also goes ahead and runs the requests on John's data and returns the results. Which means that in the back end, Data Dave is going to be doing things like automatically creating a SQLite database and populating it with the columns and the data from the spreadsheet that John uploaded. So from here, John can ask another question about his data or go back to the home page. So let's continue the conversation. How much was the amount spent on Saturday? As you can see, Data Dave can handle all sorts of different requests, and John doesn't have to learn anything about technology, but he does get to stay informed and learn more about the SQL formatting if he's interested.
Another power of Data Dave is data privacy. Users actually don't need to upload an Excel file or their data in order to use Data Dave. This not only protects users' privacy, but also lowers the bar of using Data Dave. One is going to click metadata only. Instead of uploading a file, he needs to provide the number of columns in his mind. That's used for. And then he's going to ask a question about how can this data be helpful for making better salary. And then he's going to specify what are some of the columns is in his mind. Now John gets the response from Data Dave about how could each of the column make better salary decision. Now John found those suggestions helpful and he collects the data. He wants to know which day of the week have the highest average rating, but he does not know anything about SQL and he does not want to upload this data for privacy reason. He can then specify the metadata and then the Data Dave will provide him the SQL query for him to get his results. So we need to go back and retype the metadata because we have the transaction ID. I'm going to submit the prompt now. These are the actual data, but he's just not providing the Excel sheet. And he's going to validate the data type. He's asking for a question about which day of the week with he can have the highest average rating. So now John submitted his validation of data type, and now DataDave is gonna generate a SQL query for John to get his response. So John can just simply put it into the SQL executor, and then this will execute and get which day in the week has the highest average rating.